Hi, welcome back to Dr. Zahir Math. Today's lesson is section 2.3, analyzing graphs of functions. In this video, I will explain how to read and understand graphs in the simplest way, using clear steps, easy tips, and quick methods that will help you in exams. Let's begin the lesson. Right. Exercise 2.3, analyzing graphs of functions. The first question, we are going to check whether the given graph or sketch is a function of x, y as a function of x. This is the first question I'm going to do. In the last exercise, I taught y as a function of x by giving equations, right? But right now, there is no equation. You will get the sketch. Sketch means what? Graph. So in the graph, how are you going to say the given graph is a function of x? For that, we need to do one test called vertical line test for functions. What is vertical line test? A set of points in a coordinate plane is the graph of y as a function of x if and only if no vertical line intersects the graph at more than one point. I know it's difficult for you, but let me tell you in easiest way, right? Suppose I give a graph like this. What you need to do? On the graph, you need to draw a vertical line. If the vertical line cuts more than one point, look here, it's cut here, cut here, cut here, cuts here, cuts here, cuts here. So it cuts more than one point. So it is not a function. Keep in your mind. If it cuts more than one point, it's not a function. Suppose I will give you another graph like this. This is a line, right? Straight line. Yes. Now, if I draw a line, vertical line, right? It cuts at what? Only one point. So it is a function. Clear all of you? Function in the sense, y as a function of x. So if it cuts one point, it is a function. If it cuts more than one point, it is not a function. Clear all of you? Right. Let's go to the first question. Use vertical line test to determine y as a function of x. Okay. Already the line is there. So I'm using the vertical line. How many points it cuts? 2 points it cuts. Right. So it means what? This is not a graph of y as a function of x. Why? Because the vertical line intersects. Intersects means cuts. Graph at how many places? 2 places. So it is not a function. Clear everybody? Right. Let's go for the next one. Now look at this one. Draw a vertical line on the graph. How many points it cuts? Only one point. Again, I'm telling, your mind may tell, teacher, here is one line, there is one more point. Here is one line, there is, so total 3 points, teacher. Here also one more point, teacher. It is not like that. The same vertical line cuts at how many points? Same vertical line cuts at 1 point. So one vertical line cuts at how many places? If it is one place, then the answer is what? Yes. So this is no and this is yes. Right. Now here you just see there is a line here. It's cuts. And there is a line here. Cuts. This is different graph and this is different graph. Clear everybody? Right. So the answer is what? Yes. So if every vertical line intersects the graph at most one point. Clear all of you? Right. So you should write yes or no. Yes. Y as a function of x. No, it's not a function of x, like that. Let's go to the next question. Use vertical line test. Use what? Vertical line test. Come on, this is a graph. You just draw a vertical line. At how many places it cuts? Only one place it cuts. So use vertical line. This is called vertical, right? Vertical line. To represent y as a function of x. What is the answer? Yes. It is a function of x. Let's go to the next question. Find the zeros of f of x. There is a rule is there for zeros. What is the rule for finding zeros is Put f of x is equal to what? 0. This is the rule for finding zeros of a function. Clear everybody? Right. So what is your f of x given? Which is 3x square plus 22x minus 16. What is the rule? The rule is f of x equals what? 0. 3x square plus 22x minus 16. Right. Go to the calculator. Mod 5, but then what? 3. So what you have to give? A, B, C. A is what? 3. B is what? 22. C is what? Negative 16. Right? So if you give in the calculator, x1 equals 2 by 3 and x2 is equal to negative 8. Clear all of you? Right. So what is the formula to find zeros? Put f of x is equal to what? 0. Let's go to the next question. Now we are going to study increasing, decreasing and constant function. Increasing means what? Just going like this. Decreasing means what? Coming down. This is what? Increasing. Constant means just like a line. This is constant. Okay? Right. For these type of questions, for increasing, decreasing, you must keep in your mind, always you look for x value. Always look for what? X value. Keep in your mind, always you look for x value. What do you mean by x value, teacher? Look here. 2 comma 3. What is your x value? 2. Right? Minus 2 comma 5. What's your x value? Minus 2. So always you look for minus x value. Right? This is your x value. This is your x value. Right? And all the time in the picture you put minus infinity here and you put plus infinity here. Okay? Right. Now look here. This one you have two curves. One is on this side. Right? And another one is on this side. This is increasing. This is decreasing. Why, teacher? This is also going like this. It's increasing. No. It is on the negative side. So it is decreasing. Clear everybody? Right. Now what is this point? The point which is here. This point which is already written. What is that? Minus 1 comma 0. What is this point? It is 1 comma 0. So what is your x value? This is your x value. This is your x value. Look at the x value. Right. Now the left side, it is decreasing. Okay. Left side is what? Decreasing. So what is the question written? Write the open intervals. Open intervals means what? This is called open interval. So you are going to write the open interval for increasing, decreasing and constant function. Usually you don't get any question related to constant. Only you will get increasing and what? Decreasing. Clear everybody? Right. So increasing and decreasing. This side it is coming from what? Minus infinity to minus 1. Sorry. Minus infinity to minus 1. So decreasing is minus infinity comma minus 1. Next we are going for increasing. Increasing from what? Starting from 1. 1 goes up to what? Infinity. So increasing is 1 comma infinity. It means what? The graph is keep going. The graph is keep going until infinity, until infinity. Keep in your mind. This side negative and that side positive. Let's go to the next question. Determine the open intervals on which the function is increasing, decreasing and constant. Okay, everybody? Right. Now look at the graph. Look here. This is increasing from here. After that decreasing. Okay, from here. After that increasing. So increasing, decreasing, increasing. Can you see that? Increasing, decreasing, increasing. So I told you this side you put minus infinity and this side you put plus infinity. Okay, right. And this point is what? 0 comma 2. Look at the x value. And this point is what? 2 comma minus 2. Look at the x value. Very, very important. Look at the x value. Now you come on. You write now increasing. Okay. And decreasing. First you write the English words. Then you start writing the open intervals. Right. First is what? Increasing. So minus infinity comma. It goes up to what? 0. Minus infinity comma 0. After that from 0 to what? It is going down. From 0 to going down. So it is going down here, right? So it is 0 comma. The x value is 0 here. And the x value is what? 2. 0 comma 2. which is decreasing. Again, from 2, it's again starting and going up to what? Infinity. So what is the x value here? So increasing is 2 comma infinity. Clear, everybody? So easy, right? So look at the x value, look at the x value, look at the x value. Look at the x value. Always you look at the x value. What do you mean by x value, teacher? This value. You look at this x value. Right. Let's go to the next question. Determine the open intervals on which the function is increasing, decreasing or constant. Open intervals, increasing, decreasing and constant. Yes. Now look here, everybody. This is a graph which looks like this. Increasing, decreasing, again increasing. Can you see that? Increasing, decreasing, increasing. Okay. Look at this point. This point, what is your x value? What is your x value? This is -1, right? And this is -1, but this is y value. So x value is what? This point, -1. Keep in your mind. Again decreasing. What is the x value here? This is y axis. X value is what? 0. And then from 0 it is starting. So please write now increasing. Okay, right? And decreasing, right? Increasing. What are you going to do? Right. Increasing. Just starting from here, increasing. Right here, minus infinity. Right? Right here, plus infinity. So it is minus infinity, comma, increasing. Up to where? -1. So -1. After that, decreasing. What? -1, comma, 0. Up to here, decreasing. Right? What is the point x here? 0. X value, x value. Look at the x value. Teacher, this is y? No. This point is 0, comma, and then this one is what? -2, something like that. Because it's 2. This is -1, this is -2. So 0, comma, -2. So this is decreasing. Okay, finish. Now again the graph starting from here, it is going up. From here, right? So increasing again what? 0, comma, infinity. So easy? Yes. Very, 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 very easy. Okay, everybody? Right? Clear, all of you? So easy. Again, I'm saying, look at the x value. Look at the x value. In each and every place, you look at the x value. X value means, look here, this is the point 2, comma 3. This is called x value. Always you look into the x value for this. X value, x value, x value. Keep in your mind. Right, let's go here, right, to the next question is even, odd or neither. Before going to this one, I'm going to explain one step. What is even function? What is odd function, right? 3 steps I'm going to follow. Step number 1, put x is equal to -x. Step number 2, simplify. Step number 2 is what? Simplify. Step number 3. Step number 3, if the question is equal to answer, then it is an even function. Okay, right. For odd also, the same step we are going to do. Step number 1, put x equals -x. Step number 2, it is simplify. What do you mean by simplify? Something like this. Something like this. For example, x like that. So this is -2x square, this is -2x, right? This is called simplify. And number 3 is, if the question is equal to minus times answer. If the question is equal to answer and the question is equal to minus time answer, then it is odd function. If these two conditions are not satisfied, we are going to say that neither nor. Neither nor means in English, not at all even and not at all odd. That is the meaning of neither nor. Clear, everybody? That is called neither nor. Right. Okay. So let's go to the question. Determine whether the function 5 minus 3x is even, odd or neither. I think this is the first question or second question. Oh, this is the first question. Sorry. Determine the function g of x is x cubed minus 5x is even, odd. Look here, even, odd or neither, right? So what is the question? g of x. Okay, no problem. G of x, f of x, h of x, no problem. X cube minus 5x. What is step number 1? Put x equals what? Minus x. Okay. Look here. Minus x to the power of 3 minus 5 minus x. I think I'll write it with another color so that it will be easy to find. So minus x. Clear all of you? Right. Now what I'm going to do, step number 2. Step number 2 is simplify. What do you mean by simplify? You're going to plus minus everything. Minus x multiply minus x multiply minus x. Minus into minus plus. Plus into minus minus. So minus x power 3. Okay. Minus into minus what? Plus 5x. Clear all of you? Right. So this is your question. This is what? Your question. What is this one? Answer. What is this one? Answer. So if the question is equal to answer, if the question is equal to answer what? Even function. If the question is equal to minus answer, it is odd function. What do you mean minus function, teacher? Minus answer. Plus here, minus here. Minus here, plus here. Plus here, minus here. Like that. That is called minus, okay? Look here. Question is plus. Here it is minus. Question is minus. It is plus. So this condition is satisfied. So therefore what? It is an odd function. Clear all of you? Clear? Right. So easy. Let's go to the next question. The next question is determine whether the function h of x is equal to 5 minus 3x is even or odd or neither. Okay, right. What is step number 1? Step number 1 is put x equals what? Minus x. So what happened here? 5 minus 3. X is what? Minus x. Clear? What is step number 2? Step number 2 is simplify. What do you mean by simplify? Minus, minus, plus, bracket, everything you remove. So what happens now? 5 minus of minus what? Plus 3x. So this is your answer. Okay, everybody? And this is your what? Question. Right. If the question is equal to answer, even. If the question is equal to minus answer, odd. If both not possible, we are going to say what? Neither nor. Clear, everybody? Right. Look here. Plus here, plus here. Wow. Sawa sawa. Minus here, plus here. No. If same, sawa sawa. Everywhere sawa sawa. If change of sign, everywhere change of sign. Keep in your mind. Okay? Right. So if plus 5, plus 5. Here minus, minus? No. Plus, plus? No. So it is not even. It is not odd. So it is what? Neither nor. Clear, everybody? Right. So again I'm telling plus, plus, minus, minus. It is sawa, sawa. Okay? Keep in your mind. So everything should be same. It is even. Mafi same. At least you should get opposite. The opposite means minus. Then it is what? Odd. If both are not coming, then it is neither even nor odd. Let's go to the next question. What is the next question? X square minus 4. You're going to check even, odd, neither. Right. What is step number 1? Step number 1, put x equals minus x. Okay. What we are going to do? Minus x the whole square minus 4. What is step number 2? Step number 2 is simplify. Okay. Right. What is simplify? All brackets, everything clear. Minus x multiply minus x. Minus minus what? Plus. X is what? X square minus 4. Clear, everybody? This is called what? Answer. And this is called what? Question. Right? Now check. Question is equal to answer, even. Question is equal to minus answer, it is odd. Now check, everybody. Plus, plus. Wow. minus minus sawa sawa. So what is your answer? It is even function. Clear all of you? Right. So this finishes your exercise 2.3, right? Great work, students. I hope this explanation helped you to understand how to analyze the graphs quickly and correctly. If this video made things easier for you, please like, share and subscribe the channel. Click the bell icon so you don't miss the next lessons from me. See you in the next video. Until then, it's bye from Zahir. Again, I'm saying east or west. Dr. Zahir Math YouTube channel is the best. Bye bye.